Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to explain to you how to create a dream board that works. Dream board, vision board, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. All that matters is that what you put on here, what you put on your dream board or vision board will actually come true. Okay? These are achievable goals. You can see the results that you get along the way. So let me just explain one thing. Most people put the moon, they want to become president, they want to be the richest person in the world, all this stuff. That's wonderful. That's great. Fantastic. But it's probably never going to come true. The reason why is because you set all these huge goals and you can't achieve those because you have no clue how to get there. For example, this person, they want a private plane. That's awesome. A private plane would be a fun thing to have. However, if this person always flies coach, business class, has never flown first class, they don't know what it takes to get there. They don't have the money to pay for a first class ticket. They don't have the money, obviously, to even do a down payment on a private plane or even pay to charter a private plane. So, do I think they will ever own a private plane? Probably not. You have to start somewhere. This is where this rule comes in. This is called the power of small wins. It is extremely important as an entrepreneur, as a business person, as just a human being. We need these small wins. This is why I recommend to everybody, when you get up in the morning, you need to make your bed. Make your bed first thing, okay? Because that's a small win. Let's just go back and let's address what is a small win. We'll just read it right here. Small wins are progress points on your way to a goal. For example, say that your main goal is to get out of debt. This can be a daunting and discouraging task because it involves a lot of moving parts. Focusing on small wins help you break down a large goal into manageable chunks. So, for example, if you're paying off debt, one of the things you can do instead of your goal being pay off debt, it might be somewhere right here, I don't know. Let's say your goal is pay off debt. Wonderful. How are you going to do that? Maybe you want to pay off your Macy's charge card. You want to pay off your Walmart credit card. You want to do all this stuff, okay? Break it down into small chunks because small chunks are easier to achieve than a large, daunting task, okay? So, like I said, how to achieve these things, how to create a dream board that actually works. Well, I want to address that right now. This is what most people don't do. Let me get out of that. There we go. So, let me just a second. So, right here is just an example. No, this is not my dream board. This is just, I picked up a few images off of Google, and I'm just going to explain what I do. So, I'd love to show you my dream board. My dream board is very specific, like I said, as an entrepreneur, as somebody that has that entrepreneurial mindset. I like to be very detail oriented. So what I do is I put all the steps down to achieve, X goal. So let's say my goal was to, create a new, online business. That's one of the things I love to do. My vision, my dream board, that actually shows what the new business is. It shows the first 5 steps and then, or kind of, there's gaps in between the steps, but then it shows my total result at the end of the year. So that's just what I like to do. So let's say I want to travel to Barbados. How am I going to do that? Okay. The first thing you want to do, you want to, so don't worry about my save. Let's say you want to save $150 a week. Okay. So your goal, your dream board is going to have what you really want to do. But included in this, okay, what I like to do is underneath the pictures, that's where I'll put, I want to do, save $150 a week. I don't like to put it right there on the top of the dream board, but obviously for the sake of this video, I couldn't do it underneath the image because obviously you wouldn't see it. Okay, so that's one of the things I do. Save $150 a week to, get passports. Okay. If you need passports, obviously, number 3 could be something like you want to travel to Barbados. So I want to lose 15 pounds by April. Okay, that's my goal. Lose 15 pounds by April. All right, wonderful. So that's one of my goals. I want to lose 15 pounds by April. I want to get passports, and I want to save $150 a week to travel to Barbados. the reason why is because if you can save $150, for 3 weeks in a row, that is a small win. Now you have $450 saved up to go towards your overall travel expense of traveling to Barbados. You want to get your passports. Okay, perfect. Once you get your passports, now you have it, you cross it off. It's that simple. Okay? These are small wins that will get you to what you actually want to achieve. Let's say you want to buy your dream house. Okay, this dream house, let's say it costs, let's say this one right here, let's pick a different color. Let's say this one costs, it's not the same color. Let's say this one costs 2.5 million. Wonderful. But if you never owned a house, let's say you rent right now, okay, you want to own something, okay, right? So what are you going to own? It doesn't matter what you own. Let's say you own a $300,000 condo. You want to do that first before you obviously buy this $2.5 million dream house. Okay, so that would be a small win. You get out of your rental unit, you own something, whether it's a $100,000 trailer, or you have a $300,000 condo, or maybe instead of renting or instead of buying something, you decide you want to save $800 a month, because you take this $800, you add that to your rental, okay, and that equals what you could actually afford to pay. Okay, that would be a small win. Something else you could do is rent your dream house for 1 year. Okay, so instead of buying it, you rent it. So instead of buying something, you rent it. The reason why you do that, obviously, maybe you can't get the down payment. You don't have that. You can't get the mortgage. There's so many things that go along with that, okay? So instead of thinking so big, put that on there. Put your dream house on there, because honestly, you deserve it. I think everyone should have a dream board, and everyone should be able to achieve what they have on their dream board. But you need those small wins, okay? Go from renting to owning a smaller property, okay? Go and save an extra $800 a month. If you can't save any more money, what makes you think you can go from renting to owning a $2.5 million dream house? There's going to be a lot of unforeseen expenses that you didn't have to cover when you were renting. Okay, you want to make $1 million. How in the world are you going to make $1 million in 1 year? Okay, or let's just assume this is going to be in 1 year. One of the things you can do is so I'm just going to put it, let's see, I'm looking at my dream board right now. Okay. So one of mine, I want to make a new $1 million business. Okay. So one of the things I'm going to do is start planning new business. Okay. End of January. Okay. So by the end of January, I will have the whole plan for my new business already laid out. Yes, I have some stuff in the works. I have some stuff going on right now. And if it all, comes through, then I should be able to start by February. Okay. So number two to make $1 million a year. How much money does it take to make $1 million a year? Let's pull up a calculator. Okay. So we have our calculator right here. Let's put $1 million. And we divide that by 365. That means we need to make roughly $27.50 per day. Okay, wonderful. Let's put that on there. So average $2,750 a day. Why is that important? Because if one day you end up making $3,000, all right, that's a small win. Maybe you don't make $2,000 a day. No big deal. You can still get there, but how are you going to do that? Starting a new business will get you there. Working more hours at your job, well, it will get you closer. I don't know any job out there that's going to pay you $2,700 a day, unless you're a CEO or a CFO or something like that. But you get the picture. Okay. But what if you're making $800 a day right now? You're doing internet marketing. You're doing you're a network marketer, you're selling cars, it doesn't matter what you're doing, okay? You're just making money. You're making $800 a day. Well, at least $800 a day gets you closer, right? That gets you about $1,900 away from your goal of $2,750 per day. That's still a great goal. You need to make sure that you tie in your dream board with achievable goals, stuff that you can set these goals and you can achieve these small wins. The more small wins that you have throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, the better accomplished you're going to feel at the end of that, okay? So, number 3, how am I going to make $1 million a year? Well, if I make $1 million a year, that's great, but what if I spent $1.5 million? That means I was in the hole $500,000 that year, okay? So, instead of spending money, we want to at least, we're going to make $1 million, we want to at least save, let's say we want to save $800,000 of that. Okay, how are we going to save $800,000 of that? We want to, stop eating out, and we also want to, let me put it over here, give a little more room. We want to, cancel. We want to cancel, Xbox Live. Okay, that's what, like $80 a year. That's not going to get you there, but you get the point. Cancel Xbox Live. We're going to stop eating out. We're going to cancel cable. So cable TV. Okay, that's going to be another $120 a month or something. I don't know what we pay for it, but anyway, that's kind of gets you there. Okay, so how are we going to save $800,000? We're going to stop eating out. We're going to cancel Xbox Live. We're going to cancel cable TV. Those are small wins. Once you start achieving those things, okay, we didn't eat out this week. Wonderful. That added to our goal of saving X amount of dollars. We canceled Xbox Live. There's an extra, $80 this year that we're going to save. We canceled cable TV. That's an extra $120 or $100 we're going to save this month. Okay, at the end of the year, that's an extra $1,200 that we were able to save just by doing one simple task. Okay, so I don't want this, this video to, really, I don't want to give you like all the information and say, hey, you need to go and you need to make $1 million. You need to save this much. You need to average, $2,750 a day. I don't want to say that everyone's going to have these same goals, but as an entrepreneur, as somebody that's done this for the past, I think 4 or 5 years, maybe longer, 6 years. I don't know how long I've done a dream board, but I create these dream boards, and as soon as I achieve these goals, okay, I got my passport, perfect, done. I've been saving $150 a week for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. All right, there we go. Here we go, 7 weeks. Been doing all this stuff. I lost 15 pounds by April. That's done. We went to Barbados. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna star that. That's gonna be our next goal. We moved out of our 100 square foot shack. All right, and now we own a $300,000 condo. Awesome. Maybe I'm gonna take a new picture of the condo and I'm gonna paste it right here. Okay, there's our condo. Has a door. Awesome. There, carport. I don't know. Okay, cross that off. That's done. Okay, now I started my new business. That's the plan. It's already ready to go. I'm not getting $2,750 a day, but for the past let's see, give me a pen. From January through, let's say, April, we averaged let's say $1,200 a day. $1,200 a day, honestly, it's still great money. It's not going to be $1 million a year, but $1,200 a day, I don't think anyone can deny $1,200 a day is still a great income. Okay, now you're not going to be happy at the end of the year that you didn't reach your goal of making $1 million, but still, if you can make close to $500,000, it's going to be a little less than that, but close to $500,000 a year, that's still a great income that most people can live off of. Now, if you only make half of your goal, maybe this isn't going to be 800,000. Maybe it's going to be closer to 400. So you make $500,000, you save 400,000. That means instead of spending your $500,000, now you have 400,000. You only spent 100,000 of it. Okay, not bad, right? So this is what I do to actually achieve, to make your dream board become a reality. Because you look at something like this, yes, it's nice and neat. Obviously, it's a lot better than what I did right here, off the fly. But right here, you look at this dream board and you see all this stuff. They want a high-tech startup. Okay, wonderful. They want a house. Okay, that house, this house, all these pictures. They want this boat, they want this car, they want a private plane. They want to give $33,000 to an animal shelter. Obviously, charity, that's wonderful. Give like no one else to needy kids. I don't know what any of this stuff is. They want to see all this, all these places. I can tell you right now, as been an entrepreneur for 10, 11 years, maybe a little bit longer than that, but successfully, about 10 years. And I can tell you right now, to do all this stuff, to buy a private plane, to buy these cars, buy this house, buy the boat, see all these new things, give back. There's a lot of stuff in there. So you cram all this stuff into your year. What's going to happen is something has to give. And usually what gives, if you want to achieve all this stuff, is sometimes you're not working as much. Sometimes your health gets put on the back burner. Sometimes you're not making as much money. And at the end of the year, who knows really what you did. Okay? So all I'm saying is, if you want to create a dream board that actually works, sit down, take the time and plan it out. You want to travel to Barbados? Wonderful. That is awesome. Do it. But figure out a plan of how you're going to achieve that. Okay? Put those underneath the pictures. That's all you have to do. You want to travel somewhere? Great. Take that picture and flip it up, because all you have to do is flip it up every single morning. Okay, I want to travel to Barbados. What am I going to do today to help me achieve this goal faster? Flip up that picture, and underneath it, you're going to have this stuff written down. Okay? Save $150 a week. Maybe you're going to have a little checkbox that, okay, you need to save $150 a week for 15 weeks. Okay? And that's going to be your budget to travel. Okay, so you have a little 15 check boxes every single week. You go and check them. Okay, I did that. I didn't do that week. No, I only had 130, but I still put it into savings. So I need to make up the extra $20 the next week. Okay, you need to plan this out. If you want to be successful, and this doesn't just include, traveling somewhere, buying the big house, making $1 million. This could be something as simple as, your dream board is you want to start a Shopify store. You want to, invest into Bitcoin. You want to you want to rent a new office space. Maybe you want to buy a new car for your Amazon business. Maybe you want to get the new Apple computer because your computer is just too slow, and you want to really come into 2018 and really just achieve all you can. So you need a faster computer, something that's better. Okay? So your dream board can be anything you want it to be. I'm just trying to show you, to make your dream board work, to make this something that you can actually achieve these results, these goals, you need to have small wins along the way, okay? So remember, small wins are little progress points to help you achieve your goal. Okay, if you have this huge goal, like making $1 million, that may seem like an unachievable goal. This is such a big, daunting task that you will never achieve this. But when you break it down into how much you need to make per day, or how much you need to make per hour if you worked 8 hours or 10 hours a day, you can do that. And it's a lot easier to achieve those small goals, those small wins, than this overall huge goal that you may never accomplish. So hopefully that answered your question on how to make a dream board that works. If you have any questions, like I said, I've been doing this for many years. If you've never created a dream board, do it. Go look on Google, or just look here on YouTube and figure out how people are making these dream boards, what they're putting in it. But what I recommend is, underneath all these pictures, make sure you put in steps that you can take to achieve that goal. If you do this time and time again, these small wins will eventually add up to a big win, which could be buying your $2.5 million dream house, making $1 million, traveling to Barbados, going to Paris, buying a private plane, maybe just flying first class. Okay? You don't need to have the biggest goals out there. You just need to have goals that you want to achieve, goals that you set for yourself, and goals that will kind of tie into your lifestyle and what you want to do. Okay? So again, if you guys have any questions, let me know what your questions are. If you like this video, want more videos, not necessarily on dream boards, because honestly, I don't think I'm going to do another video on dream boards. I just want to get you guys into the habit of figuring out what you want, planning ahead to achieve that goal so that you can become successful. Because honestly, all these little things I've done, creating a daily plan, creating a nightly log on what I've done that day, creating a dream board, creating a to-do list, creating a team of people, all these things that I've done in the past have got me to where I am today. So it's not because I was lucky. It's not because I put in more hours than anybody else, it's because I planned it out. Okay? Planning is a small portion, but in the grand scheme of things, it will mean that you are more successful, you will get there faster, and you'll be more efficient with what you do. So again, guys, if you have any questions, let me know what your questions are. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next video.